He's gonna make all kind of stories. Hey, US1, I didn't know we were only 10 blocks away from each other. You see, that's what happened when you got junkies like 127 and his lucky boyfriend there, 206, smoking crack together. That's what happens with two junkies when they hold hands and make all kind of plans.
Eddie, why we want to buckle with your
You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it how these bitches cry, man. Hey, it's funny, man. Hey, US1, man. Don't make the boys cry out there, man. Don't make them cry. And I'm running a barefoot radio, man. I'm running an insult to injury, a 9-foot steel whip. Insult to injury. I'm not even using a base antenna. And I got that bitch over there in New Jersey who's about a mile from you. That bitch over there, small fry, junkie fry. Small, what does he say? Bad acting. What does he say? Bad acting, gay mobile, something like that. You know, that small fry is a real bitch, man. Small fry, junkie fry, Pedro. Oh yeah, he love Richie. That's why if I criticize Richie, he be trying to jump on my shit. But those are two sidewalk sissy, man. Those boys are not getting on this key. I will not let them be heard in Jersey. I will not let them be heard in Manhattan. And they're not heard in the Bronx. I got to spike this mic with this little barefoot radio, man. It's just a mud duck radio. 5 watts, 5 pounds, steel hammer, somewhere around the lower deck. You know who it is. Enforcer 250. And I just got down. That's funny. That's funny how no one's in my underneath me or in my carrier when I'm keying up. Not even small fry, junkie fry. Not even that bitch Pedro, man. How do I take him out to a station that's a mile from him? 12 blocks. I would say 20 blocks. I'll give him a mile at most. Look at that. And I'm taking him out. I'm a good 8-9 miles away. Nowhere near the water. I have no clearance towards Jersey, no visual. I got skyscrapers blocking me like a mountain. And I take that junkie Pedro out. Oh yeah, to Mr. US1. And forget about Richie. Richie's not even in his noise level. I take Richie right out. Richie got to go to the goodie store. He should have saved that money that his family gave him for a new set of dentures, that $2,000. That $2,000 check that his family gave him that he calls, he always says, fuck my family. He should have spent that money on a pair of dentures instead of buying an electric bicycle. Because that bicycle is not going to help him digest and chew food. Shame on the mess. They call me a Enforcer 250. They call me a Enforcer 250 somewhere around the lower deck. With no one in my carrier, man. Lord have mercy, how do I do it with a 5 watt, 5 pound steel hammer? And I just got down.
Don't worry. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
Hey, how come I take a little Pedro? How come I take you right out, man, to Jersey? A town away from you. 1 air mile, I take you right out, man. I take you out to about 5 different counties in Jersey who are in your vicinity. Why is that, little Pedro? You better go on a higher bridge, man, because you're just not cutting it, junkie.
Mr. Enforcer is quick on the key, man. Very quick on the key.
Boom, you don't hear him. You don't hear that boy. He's an in-between talker. Pedro's one of those in-between talkers, you know what I mean? He tries to nibble on the cheese, man. When I drop the key, then you hear little Pedro crying junkie over there in Jersey. Richie's lucky boyfriend. That's the only time. That's right, I'm quick on the key because I don't want to hear your nonsense and lies. Oh, look, he's keying up, oh. And you got your other buddy over there, Trouble, saying that, accusing me of keying up, dropping the dead key when I'm at work, man. I love you clowns accusing me of dropping dead keys when I'm at work, man. I got better things to do. That's why you don't hear me out here. It's called making money, man. Making that stupid paper, man. 100,000 plus. When's the last time you make that kind of paper? You know when's the last time? Never. You know why? Because you're crying, man. You got to work. You got to make that fucking paper. Stop clowning on the radio, man. Stop clowning yourself. Stop embracing a crackhead junkie like Richard, man. Oh, Richie, that is nice, Richie. That electric scooter, it is nasty. Oh, come on, man. Stop gassing the man up, man. Tell him sell that bike and get a pair of dentures, man. You know, help the guy out. Stop embracing his psychosis. That's the problem with you clowns. You want to gas the man up and patronize him instead of telling him, look, you should, with that $2,000 check you got from your family, you should have bought some teeth, man. Why'd you waste your money on an electric bicycle, man?
About no fucking junkie, boy. It's not help because he tried to live on the cheese, man. When I dropped the key, we don't hear.
Wow, how come I don't hear no heterodyne in my carrier to US1 who's in New Jersey, and you got that junkie crackhead over there 127 who's nowhere in his gate. You don't hear nowhere. You don't hear that crackhead 127. And I'm even taking out crackhead Richard's lucky boyfriend, the other junkie, 206. How do I do it, man? The man's in the same state. Hey, that's embarrassing. Hey, Pedro, man, you running a 2x8 pill. You're on top of a bridge, and you can't take me out to another station in Jersey who's a couple of towns away from you? Damn, that is embarrassing. If I was you, I would go 10-7.
He's a background singer, Bisto. You got him as a background singer.
I don't know. I don't hear Richie in my background. And I definitely don't hear Pedro. Why is that? Hey, Pedro, what happened? Pedro, ¿qué pasa, Pedro? What happened? How come you're not in my audio? You're not even under my carrier, Pedro. What happened? You're right there in Jersey. You're right there in Jersey with US1, and I take you out. Oh, boy, that's insult to injury with a stock radio. I could see if I was running tremendous power, if I had a bass antenna up on the roof, but I have neither, and I'm taking you out. Pedro, if I was you, I would throw that radio out, give it to charity, or give it to Richie. Maybe he'll do better than that Ameritron AL80B that he's using. Man, this is funny, man. This is going to be a funny show. Not going to be, it is. It's definitely funny. And the gate's right there. The man's playing the gate right back. He's playing the audio recording right back. Play it again, Sam, in case they're non-believers. Play it again, US1. Convince these junkies that they can't take out the enforcer. It's impossible, man. It's against the laws of physics.
All day long, and we gotta go.
Yeah. Now US1 is my neighbor. Now US1 is my neighbor. How pathetic is that? You're a joke. Hey, Pedro, you're in Jersey. US1 is in Jersey. So how the fuck? I'm in another state. I'm in New York. How the fuck am I taking you out? And you're in Jersey. You got full clearance to pay to a US1, and you're crying that I'm his neighbor? Yeah, you're just as fucked up as Richard, man. You should look how to read a map. I'm nowhere near Union City, you fucking idiot. I'm nowhere near New Jersey. I'm totally in a different state. This is how cracked up you are too, Pedro. I think you're smoking that K2 also. Oh yeah, that's his neighbor. They could see each other's antenna. Nah, I don't think so. I keep telling you, Cracky, and I keep telling the other junkie, Pedro 206, I do not have visual of New Jersey. I do not see New Jersey. I'm not on the west side of Manhattan. How many times I got to tell you losers? Learn how to read a map.
You ain't taking him out. You ain't taking him out. He's your background singer. You got him on the short bus. You got him on the little flags here. Claim that I'm his neighbor? Yeah, you just as fucked up as Richard, man. Hold on. US1 stroking his peck.
You got to love that recording. You got to love it. You got to love it. You gotta love it, the recordings don't lie. You gotta love it, you gotta love it, the recordings don't lie.
Oh, that's number 4 giving him the recording in hand. He geezing him up. The number 4 pickling his mister. Yeah, that's number 4 because US1 is not on my video game. That recording got 5 units over here.
That's not number 4. That's not number 4. Stop putting the guy in this. Leave the man out of this. That's US1. WWUS1 taking your monkey. I'm taking your monkey ass right out, Pedro. And Richard's not even in this scenario. I'm working, making my money, working doubles, working my weekend. It's really no one's fucking business why I'm not on the radio. But you know what? I'm making that stupid money, that heavy paper, baby. That heavy paper. I got enough paper to fucking wipe my ass for 2 years. All right? But you know what? I'm not bragging about it. I'm being about it, man. Because you know what? People out there crying, they don't have this and they don't. You know why? Because you bastards are lazy, man. You look at Richard, he's a fucking crackhead, getting entitlements, not wanting to work. All right? He gets $2,000 check from his family for Christmas so he can get a new pair of dentures. And what does he do? He buys an electric bicycle. Then you got that other monkey over there, 206, crying Pedro. All right? He's always in his truck talking smack instead of, doing his job, man. Go to the yard and do your job and stop worrying about what Enforcer does, what Enforcer has. And definitely stop blaming me for dead keys, man. Because I don't key up out here. I don't key up dead keys and I don't key up music, man. When I key this mic, you know it's me. So stop accusing the man with the master plan, the boss with the hot sauce. Yours truly, Enforcer 250, somewhere around the lower deck with my 5-watt, 5-pound steel hammer. And I just got down.
Understand what he says when you don't key up, pistol. You're doing a little bit more than it wants to be that you're out there further away, man. I don't know what the boy's doing. Well, I'm at 42.
Hey, wipe their tears. Hey, US1, wipe these boys' tears, man. I'm tired of hearing Pedro. Oh, he's closer to you, and you're forget about who's further, who's closer. Just spike the mic, mud duck, and talk, man. I'm running a barefoot radio. Both of you ass wipes are running amplifiers, man. Yeah, I could put the beast in line. But I'm doing it. I'm having fun with just a stock radio, man. Insult to injury, not even using a bass antenna, and you bitches are crying. Shame on the mess.
Shame on the mess. Keep on crying. Shame on the mess. Keep on crying, junkie boy.
Listen to that crackhead, man, and listen to his junkie boyfriend, 206, small fry, junkie fry. That's another junkie. You got one crackhead, 127, and his lucky boyfriend, small fry, junkie fry, 206, always crying the blues.
See, US1 let him put his head on his shoulder.
US1, let him know what time it is, US1. Tell these two ass clowns I got their mic.
He's crying to a guy that I can't even hear. I told you before. I hear Enforcer. I hear when he was keying up. I hear 314 when they keys up. I heard Mr. Shady. And on my way in, I heard pickup truck number 4. And I heard pickup truck number 4. But he's crying to US1. I can't hear US1.
Well, if you don't hear US1, junkie boy, you're not in Jersey. Then you must be in Brooklyn, right where Richie is. That proves you're a liar. Because if you don't hear WWUS1, who's got the strongest carrier out of Jersey, then you're not in Jersey. Then that proves you're a liar. You're somewhere near Richard. You're probably in Brooklyn somewhere. So stop your lying and stop buying. Pedro, stop crying. Nobody wants to hear you. Stop your lying. You don't hear US1. You're both in Jersey. You're a town away from the man, and you're claiming you don't hear him. You know what? Put it on your gate, man. But first, pan your camera when you key down, not 2 days later when you're, oh yeah, look, I'm in my truck yard. Do it now. Mark the day, the date, and the time. All right, timestamp it, and then say, look, I'm panning my camera. Don't do it after the fact on another day and another hour. See, that's what's wrong with you, Pedro. You can never prove where you're at. You see, me, I'm not going anywhere. I'm in a base. But you, on the other hand, you're like a little sneaky mouse. You like to slither around. I should say a snake or a worm. You like to slither around and make up all kind of lies. Oh, I'm on Houston Street. Look at me. Oh, I'm on Canal Street. Yeah, okay, sure you're right. Fucking lying bitch. Junkie.
Okay, frustration.
What a crackhead, man. A crackhead and a pill popping junkie. You can't get better. You can't make this shit up. Yeah, there you go. Hey, US1, thank you for the audio confirmation. According to Pedro, he doesn't hear you. So I guess Pedro's not in Jersey. He is not in Jersey because he claims he don't hear you at US1. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? He's in Jersey, you're in Jersey. He claims he don't hear you. But I take Pedro right out to you. And Rich is not even competition out here. Of course, I'm going to crush Richie to Jersey. That's like taking candy from a baby. That's not a hard feat at all. I know, that's funny, right? At US1. It's funny how you're in Jersey. At US1, you're in Jersey, and Pedro claims he's in Jersey, which I know he's a liar. Because if he is in Jersey, he's just making a bigger liar, a bigger joke of himself. Because there's no way in hell I should be taking Pedro out to you, US1. Being that you're both in Jersey, he's a couple of towns away, and I take that junkie out to you, or US1. Shame on it. Oh, yeah, he's going to take us out, and we're both in Jersey. How does Enforcer do it? Enforcer's in another state, and he takes me out. Stop your crying, Pedro. Just admit you got a junkie radio. You bought a radio from the junkie. You had the junkie work on it, and you got a junkie radio. Nobody wants to hear you talk. That's right. I don't want to hear you crying and whining, Pedro. That's why I'm spiking the mic. Because I'm tired of hearing the tears from you, man. I'm tired of hearing you crying, Pedro. Stop your crying. What's the matter? You're both in Jersey, and I'm taking... Pedro is not even heterodyne. Richie, I could see. Richie's got a Mud Duck Crack radio, you know. Then his Ameritron AL80B is just not doing it because he damaged the amp. He's trying to unload that piece of shit amplifier for $1,000. He's trying to unload that damaged amp for $1,000. And then you got Pedro with a 2x8 pill in a diesel car, in his personal car with high gain antennas, and he's still crying on a high bridge. He's up on a bridge talking, and Pedro's still crying. Then he claims he don't hear US1. What a joke!
I said he sweated. What you do is 6. Oh no. Hey 6.
I tell you, US1, you can't make this up, brother. You cannot make this up. And that's why I got 2 separate video gates. I got 2 separate video gates this morning because I accidentally hit the stop button. But it's going to be a part 1 and part 2. So check it out, and you'll see how embarrassing it is that US1 just demolishes Richie, and he just totally devastates little Pedro 206, small fry, junkie fry, man. You can't make this up, man. But watch my gate, man, and you're gonna hear Pedro crying. Oh, but he's closer to you. Hey, you're in Jersey. He's in Jersey, Pedro. Stop your crying and start your buying. It's Christmas time, man. Save some money. Get rid of that 2x8 pill. Get yourself a 16 pill or something, man. Get a bigger amp and stop crying. I'm tired of your tears. It's a shame. It's a shame, US1. It's a shame. How these grown-ass junkies, how they lie, man. You just got to feel bad for them, man. It's a shame.
US1, tell 8314 you on your base. Maybe you got a better receiver. Tell US1 I said good morning, man.
Now he wants to hold 314's hand again. Now he's crying at 314. Why is 250 always picking on me? Look, now he wants to hold 314's hand again. Why is 250 always picking on me? That ain't right. That ain't right. Hey, 314, why is 250 always picking on me? That ain't right. What a crying bitch. Now he wants to hold 314's hand. Listen to his crying little Pedro, man. 314, why is 250 always picking on me? That ain't right, that ain't right. Why is 250 always picking on me? That ain't right. Look, now he's with the worldwide. That's when you know I got him. Look like a little baby, like a little girl. Look at him. US1, you got their mic. Hey, WWUS1, you got Pedro and you got Cracky 127, man. You got those boys. You take them clean out of my radio. All I hear is the Superstation from New Jersey. All I hear is that Superstation, WWUS1 from New Jersey, the king of Jersey, taking all those mud ducks out on the Jersey side. And of course, yours truly, Enforcer 250. And I don't even consider myself a Superstation. I'm just mud ducking right now with a 5-pound steel hammer with my little 9-foot steel whip. And I just got down. Hey, US1, get him some Kleenex. Hey, US1, get Pedro some Kleenex, man. Small Fry needs some Kleenex. He needs some Kleenex. Hey, US1, get Pedro Marrera some Kleenex because he does a whole lot of crying. And he needs to do some buying because that boy be mud ducking. Just tell Crackhead 127, sell that motorbike, sell that electric bicycle he spent $1,800 on, a total waste of money. He can't even take it out in the rain. He can't take it out in the cold weather. He tell him to sell it before he gets robbed because he takes that electric motorbike out, a bicycle, to the wrong neighborhood. Someone's gonna slap him off it and steal it. They're gonna look at him and say, "Hey, junkie, come over here, give me that bike." "Hey, dog, I'm king of New York." "Oh, yeah?" Slap. And they're going to take it from him. Someone take that, tell Crackhead 127, sell that electric bicycle that he got. He paid $1,800 and put it towards him, put it towards a set of dentures, man. Because that boy be like Snagglepuss. He'd be spitting all over his mic.
He was with Union, New Jersey.
Oh, stop your crying, Pedro. Stop your crying. Now, he's in Union City. He's in Union City. He's in West. Don't worry. You're in Jersey. He's in Jersey. You should be taking me out. That's all that matters. Stop your crying, Pedro. Damn it, boy. Stop trying to hold 314's hand. Stop it. Stop crying. A grown man crying like a baby. Stop it now, boy.
Be so mean, man. Give him his mic back. Stop.
Hey, US1, what could we do with these bitches? These crying little bitches out here.
Mikey got the crying little bitches. Mickey Pop on his head.
Oh yeah, he's stealing my lines. Now the junkie boy 127 stealing my line. That's my line, Richard. I'm sorry. You could come get your Mickey Pop from my desktop. That's my line, boy. I used that line over 30 years ago.
Mickey Pop, what you got, Mickey Pop?
Hey, you can't make it up. Hey, you can't make it up, US1. Hey, US1, that recording sounds loud and proud, man. And I don't hear no Pedro, and I definitely don't hear no Crackhead 127. I don't hear no mobiles in my background. What does that say? What does that say, US1? Damn it, boy. How do I do it with a barefoot radio and a 9-foot steel whip? Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I don't want you to stutter.
I think you got to get him some Kleenex, a US1. I think you got to get Pedro Marrera, a.k.a. Small Fry Junkie Fry. You got to get him a box of Kleenex, and you got to get him some Summer's Eve so he can douche. Because right now, I think he just shit himself when he hears how embarrassing it is that a stock bass, not a super high-powered radio, a barefoot radio, and a 9-foot mobile antenna in New York is taking out a super powerful station in a Mobile going by the name of Small Fry Junkie Fry, aka 206. Pedro Marrera is getting crushed. The boy's bridge talking. He's got a 2x8 pill amplifier, and I'm still crushing that mud duck in the same Garden State. Lord have mercy. How do I do it? I don't know, maybe he blew his amp out. I don't know. Maybe Pedro blew his amplifier out. Maybe he needs to shut it off to cool off. Maybe it's overheating and it went into emergency shutdown. I don't know what it is. A US1, I don't know what it is. But I tell you one thing, Pedro got to stop crying. Pedro got to stop crying and stop buying, because I'm tired of the tears. I'm tired of the excuses. The boy is in New Jersey on top of a bridge, and I'm taking him out to another station in New Jersey, a local of his, and I'm running a barefoot radio, man. Lord have mercy. This is embarrassing. This got to be most embarrassing for Pedro 206, crackhead 127, lucky boyfriend. Those two boys, the only way those boys could talk is if they hold hands, man. And you know what? It tells you one thing, that if Richie and Pedro could talk over this station, all right, that means Pedro's not in Jersey. He's somewhere in Brooklyn. But you know, he'll never pan his radio. I mean, how should I say? He'll never pan the camera to show exactly where he is at any given time. You know why? Because he's a liar. He's a liar, and he's embarrassed that a stock radio from another state is taking him out. Lord have mercy. It's amazing. 1 minute he's trying to hold Richard's hand, the crackhead. Then he's trying to hold 314's hand. Now he's trying to hold Johnny Rad's hand. Hey, Pedro, why don't you stand up on your own 2 feet and fight your own battles, man? Stop trying to hold another man's hand, you fag.
That's being a lie. Now he says that I'm in Brooklyn.
That's all he does, is try to hold another man's hand. You know, that's all he does. Hey, 314, why is 250 always picking on me? Hey, Johnny Rad, help me, Johnny Rad. 250's, he's beating me up. Stop your crying, Pedro. Hey, get me a slice of pizza, bitch. Where's my pizza? Hey, Pedro, where's my pizza, man? I'm hungry. Pedro, where's my pizza? You better deliver my pizza on time this week. I'm gonna call your boss, and he's gonna have your ass deported. Pedro, you better deliver my pizza, man. It's funny, man. Hey, US1, it's funny. When you play that audio back, hey, US1, it's funny. When you play that audio back, I don't hear Pedro. And he's in Jersey, a town or two away from you, and I don't even hear him in my background. And forget about Crackhead 127. He don't even make it to Jersey. He's not even in your noise level. How embarrassing is that?
Better than that. Check the way you got the packet tape over the packet slip.
Anyway, I'll put it on you later. US1. Thank you for the audio confirmation that I take out those 2 ass wipes. Thank you for the audio confirmation, WWUS1. I appreciate it. And it's all on my gates. Just watch it, part 1 and 2. I broke it up so you guys can sit back and enjoy Truth and Justice at its best. They call me Enforcer, I gotta go. They call me Enforcer 250, somewhere around the lower deck with my 5-watt, 5-pound steel hammer. If you like what you hear, just sit back and relax. Go to YouTube, put in Enforcer Space 250, and you'll see Truth and Justice at its best. Oh yeah, the only way now to do it, the American way, baby. Oh yeah, I'm going to make this channel great again. Remember those words? Remember Mr. Donald J. Trump said he's going to make America great again? Well, mark my words. Enforcer 250 said he's going to make 19 great again. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. And don't forget, you like my page? You like what you hear? Check out my page, Enforcer Space 250, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m., excluding weekends, holidays, vacations, and OT, baby. So I have to put that in there in case crying bitches like Crackhead Richard or his lucky boyfriend, Pedro Marrera, a.k.a. Small Fry Junkie Fry. What does he say? Bad acting, gay mobile. And if you want to check it out, just check it out, man. If you don't, you don't have to. But that's why I get so many hits, because I expose those two junkies for who they are and what they are. Anyway, sit back and enjoy. Check it out Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. Remember, excluding weekends, holidays, vacation, and now some OT, baby, because I got to make that paper. I get paid in full because I work hard for it. Oh, yeah, I'll put it on you later. Until next time, remember, don't despair, because 250 will always be there. Let me get out of here. Bye, 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 bye.
Today you were on top, man. He was your background singer. You have him on a short bus, no doubt. Yo, she likes it the best when I'm on top, too. Yeah, poor enforcer, man. Poor enforcer. Those transistors on that two-pill Stonewall Jackson, they must be burning, man. I got 40 minutes and 11